I have gotten a lot more Christmas cards since I did like our Christmas open house where I showed you the decorations that we have around the house, and I've gotten a lot more Christmas cards since I filmed that. So I want to show you all the cards I got because I appreciate every one of them. I love getting Christmas cards. So I've hung a lot more up on the wall. So hopefully if you didn't see your card, you're not freaking out like, she's not gonna show it or she didn't like it or whatever. No, I love them. I've got them hanging up on the wall and I've been getting more every day. Today I got like 4 or 5 and I've already hung them up on the wall. And just know, after Christmas, I'll show them. And that way you'll see that your card arrived. But I want to give it enough time to get them here before. I guess I should have been showing them as they came, but I didn't do it that way, and I don't know why. But I want to show you today. This is what is so funny. So Brian sent me a package from the United Kingdom, and he sent me all the books, the Christmas home and gift guide from Asda. And then he sent me the Christmas food guide from Asda. And then Good Living from Asda. And then the Cook's Calendar, which I will love. I haven't looked through any of this yet. And then a Sainsbury magazine. And I mean, this is like a Family Circle. Oh, there was another one in here. Like a Family Circle magazine or something. I mean, this is a big time magazine and it's for Sainsbury's. And what is this for? Celebration of Italian Vegetables. I'm sure that goes in here. It's advertising their oil. Okay, so he sent me those, which I love, and I will have a good time looking through those. But he also sent me, well, I'll read you what he says. He says, "Dear Tammy and Kevin, hello, it's Brian from the UK. I'm just sending you some magazines and brochures and a couple of little Christmas presents for you. I'm also sending you a 3D Christmas card like the one I sent you last year. I have not written on the card so you can display it in your house where you wish to. I have left the prices on some of the items. I would not normally do this, but I know you like to see how much things cost in the UK. I would like to recommend a TV show for you if you can find it on YouTube. It is called Ambulance, and it is made by the BBC. I highly recommend it. In closing, I would like to wish you and Kevin and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year, Brian." Funny thing about the show Ambulance, Kevin and I love that show. We not only watch the Ambulance show in the UK, but we also watch the Ambulance show in Australia. And there's one in Australia, and I think it's called like New South Wales, I think is where it takes place. There's like an ambulance show, and then there's one called like Emergency or something like that. And so we watch all of those. We absolutely love those. But I'm so happy. I showed in our video, the Christmas open house video, I showed your card that you sent me from last year. I have it sitting on the mantle in the dining room. So I've had people comment on that card because I posted a picture of it, I think, to Facebook and Instagram and stuff, saying how beautiful. It's a beautiful 3D Christmas card. And I've had people say that they were looking for one in the UK. So I'm glad you sent me another one because I can show the name of the company. It's a laser cut 3-fold 3D pop-up Christmas card. It says Paper Gallery on the back, and it says it was £4.99, which is not cheap at all. It's a Me&McQ artwork, and this is how it looks on the back. If you're in the UK, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. If you're in the UK, and that way maybe you can look for this. This is what it looks like. So I haven't opened this yet. I'm very excited because I love that one. And so this will be another one that I can set out. And even if you had signed it, I still would set it out. Let me see. I don't want to mess it up either. Oh wow, that is so awesome. So this one The other one is I should have brought it in here. I'll show it to you in just a minute. In case you didn't watch that video, I'll show you the other card that he sent. I should have brought it in here. So this one is a little bit different. This one looks like this, but if you put it up like this, then it's like a 3D, or you could have it out and have it one long street. So I don't know. I don't know if it should be like this, or if I should have it sitting like this. I don't know. I'll figure out how it looks best, because that looks pretty cool too. I love these. They're beautiful, beautiful cards. And Brian, the funny thing is, so funny, you sent this Mr. Clever keychain. This is from the Paper Gallery. That must be the name of the store, the Paper Gallery. So if you all are looking for those cards, go to Paper Gallery. You sent this. It was £3.99. You sent Mr. Clever today. Also today, I received a card from Claire in Ireland, and Claire bought this keychain from Paper Gallery for $3.99, and she sent us a little Miss Busy. So now we got two, and the good thing is they're both different. So what I'm going to do with these, a lot of people would probably think this is silly, but I don't. I'm going to use these as Christmas ornaments. These will go on our tree. I love them. And then if I ever get any more, I will keep adding them to the tree. But for me, that makes a wonderful Christmas ornament, and that's something that I can enjoy all the time, and it won't get scraped or scuffed or anything like that, and I will be able to enjoy those very much. So thank you, Brian and Claire. I appreciate that, and I'm going to put it on the tree. And in case you didn't watch that video, I'm going to show you the card that Brian sent us last year. So I had the perfect space on the mantle for this card, so I set it there, and then this is the one that he sent us last year, and I love it. And I put the ornaments on the tree. Well, the keychains, I put them on the tree in here. I'm going to show them to you. I put one here and one here. So to me, those make the perfect ornaments. I think those look very cute. So thank you all again. And if you remember, Kevin was working on this, and we made a video, but he didn't show how we bought a frame. We bought this frame at Walmart, and it's just a plastic frame. But he's going to give this to Amelia for her bedroom. Christina said they would like it. And he put it in here. He just cut, there was a white part around the edge. This is that Daz diamond art. And he cut the white off around the edge. And so that fit in there perfect. So we just need to give that to them when they come over. all that I've been saving the Christmas cards to show you on the wall, but this is one that doesn't go on the wall, so I had to show it to you now. This is the coolest thing. It was in the envelope like this. This is from Rhonda in Georgia. Thank you so much. This is adorable. She sent us a $25 gift card to Carrabba's, which we appreciate. We have been to Carrabba's one time, and it was so many years ago years and years ago, so it'll be fun to go again. But this card is cool. This isn't one that hangs on the wall, so I wanted to show it to you here. It says, Christmas lights brightly twinkling, loved ones gathered together, and happiness in the air. And you open it up.
That's right, as the chimney pops up.
Oh, it did. Yeah, the chimney popped up. So you open it up, and at first I didn't know, is there something inside?
Well, these were flat.
Yeah, these were flat. So then I realized, oh, wait a minute. These open up, and look at this. That is the cool, I love that. That is so
that's something you sit on your end table.
Very cool, yes. So I love that. So I'm gonna set that out, and I'm gonna show it to Gavin and Amelia when they come over. They will get a kick out of that, and I'm sure they will be pressing that over and over again. But I was delighted with it. I love it. So thank you, and thank you very much for the gift card. I really appreciate that. That'll be fun for us to go out to eat. Now, who is this from? Cody? I saw Cody written on there. Yeah, Cody. Cody contacted me. Actually, Cody contacted me just yesterday and said that he was sending us this Grippo's original barbecue sauce. So thank you very much.
We like Grippo's chips.
Yeah,
that's one of our favorites.
Yeah,
it's one of
love
Andrew's
it.
Really super favorites.
Yeah, so we will probably be trying this with some chicken, don't you think?
Yeah, probably some chicken, or you can put it on a hamburger or whatever.
Yeah, so thank you very much. And if you haven't seen the reviews, we've reviewed a lot of, there are several videos with Grippo's chips. Grippo's are one of Andrew's.
That's what says his like all-time favorite.
Yeah, his all-time favorite barbecue chip. Yeah, very good. So thank you very much, Cody. This one is from Bobby in California. Bobby is the one that sends Kevin a lot of, she has sent me so many Starbucks mugs. She sent Kevin a bunch of the Metal Earth kits. She sent Kevin all the little Disneyland
the garbage cans, and the Mickey and Minnie.
From Disneyland, because they have that out in California. So there's a mug. Yay! You Are Here collection. California. Thank you so much. Somebody said you need to update your mug collection on do a video.
So you'll know.
But I've done it several times, shown the mugs in the vlogs. What I'm thinking about doing, and you all can tell me if you like this idea, I have a Facebook page. I have a Tammy Dunn YouTube. That's the name of it. If you do a search on Facebook for Tammy Dunn YouTube, it's my page. And I'm thinking about, you can do like a document or something on there, and I'm thinking about saving that on there, and then every time I get a mug, I can add it to there, and then
I tell you what, we can do a Google Docs or a spreadsheet of some kind too. We'll work out something where we'll have a list.
Yeah, and then I can add to it.
And you can add to it, and you'll always put the link in the description.
And then I can put a list of the mugs, and then on the other side I can have like a list of the ornaments.
Right.
And so you all will know which ornaments I own.
I'll make you a list where you can share the link.
Okay, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Because so
you can just put it in the description, and they can go look.
Okay, that'll be good. Yes, that sounds very good. So it'll be in the description.
Yeah, you'll have to put the link in the description.
Okay, so I'll have to go through and type up all the mugs I have.
Yeah, so that might take a little while.
Yeah. Thank you very much for this. And this is from Bobby. This was
Oreo music box.
I've never seen this.
Grab it.
Oreo music box?
It's got got nutritional information, so I'm assuming it actually has Oreos.
Oreo music box instructions.
To play, place a whole Oreo cookie on the turntable.
Well, here, look, it has, there's white fudge Oreos, which I love. Love these. And then these are just regular Oreo cookies. And then you have, they gave you 3 of the thins. They're all the same ones. They're all the, just the regular Oreo cookie, but they're thins. And these are really nice because you get 4 cookies and they're only 140 calories for 4 cookies. I like the texture of the thin ones myself. So that's a nice 10.
Okay. Remove the thing from the bottom. I'm supposed to just put an Oreo in there.
Just a regular one or a thin one?
This is any Oreo, but we'll pretend it's got an Oreo in there.
It's not going to work with an Oreo on there. Do you want a thin one or a regular one? Let's have a regular one just to make sure.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so let me get one that's not broken. Okay, so you put the Oreo on here.
Don't.
Uh-huh.
No way. Okay. You take a bite.
It knows when you've taken a bite?
Different song.
That is hilarious. Wonder what makes that
I dropped it.
Wonder what makes it work.
So every time you do it, you can also record something on there too, but
You can record? Well, a song is playing, press the black record button. The turntable will stop turning. Wait for the LED light to turn red twice. Then hit the black record button again. And then how long do you have to record something? It's recording.
hello, 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 hello.
Hello, thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Did it work?
No, I think it's recording now.
Oh, it's recording now. Yeah.
No.
You want to do it? Try it again? It said twice. Now it should be red, right?
Should turn red twice.
Hello? Are we recording? Testing.
Now you're recording.
Testing, testing. We're recording. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, now how do you get to play your message?
I don't know.
Our voices will forever be locked in that box.
Forever.
Listen to these 2 morons. That is so cool.
It's got all sensors on the
That is neat. And once again, Gavin and Amelia, they're going to love that, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to show this to them, and because they're going to think that is the coolest thing that they could
Plus
do.
I ate an Oreo, so you know.
Yeah, Kevin got to eat an Oreo. That is so neat, and I love these.
Yeah, and that tin's cool. I like that tin.
Mm-hmm. So thank you very much, Bobby. That's a neat gift. I have not seen that around here. And this last one is from Jason in Maryland. And I don't remember Jason telling me he was sending me anything. So this is a surprise. Sometimes you all tell me you're sending me things, and that's heavier than I would have thought. And I just...
I saved the box.
Sometimes I don't remember either, but from the time that I get it and the time that you all tell me, sometimes I just don't remember. I love the California mug. Okay, Merry Christmas, Tammy and Kevin. the papyrus, which I love.
Those are nice cards.
Yes, they are. Oh, look how
That's
pretty.
They're unicorns.
They are unicorns with like stuff.
Don't
for their...
stop believing.
Have a magical and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Tammy and Kevin. Hope you both have a wonderful holiday season surrounded by loved ones. Sending love and best wishes to you both and your lovely family, your friend Jason. Oh, look at this beautiful
It's a beautiful
card. It is. And that is the theme this year is unicorns.
Unicorns are a big thing.
I love that. That is awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna let you look
Very
at this and then I'll open this.
Okay.
Because it's taped.
Divas? How do you say that? Divas? D-E-A-V-A-S. It looks like it's Divas. Assorted filled chocolates coated with dark milk and white chocolate. Divas. Fresh cream Belgian chocolate. And you get a, you get 10 different chocolates in here. You get 5 from the fresh cream collection. Well, they're all Belgian. Okay, they're all Belgian chocolates. Wow. Well, you know that we will do a video on this because we've never had this brand. I'm wondering where they're from New Jersey. They're distributed by, oh, okay, wait a minute. They're made in Belgium. They're distributed in New Jersey, but they're made in Belgium. So, thank you very much. That's awesome. Oh, Lord. More chocolate. Gundren chocolate. Have we had this before?
I don't know. I remember seeing a bag, or remember getting a chocolate in a bag.
We've had, yes, we have had something in a gift bag like this. If these are different, of course we'll do a video of them, and if they're something that we've already had, we will just be able to enjoy them. But I do remember at Home Goods they had the last time we bought them, they had them in these bags.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I remember having them in the gift bags.
Yeah.
So it seems like we bought some. Maybe we gave some to my parents or something.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we bought them and gave them as a gift to somebody else.
Because I remember buying those, but I don't remember.
Yeah, we might not have actually. Yeah, we might not have tried them ourselves. Yeah. So yeah, that's true. We could have given them as a gift, bought them and given them as a gift. So we will definitely be trying those too if we haven't. And there's a lot of Belgian chocolate in there as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll be trying those for breakfast one morning, having lots of chocolate.
That's when we do our chocolate reviews. It's like
for breakfast, yeah.
It's like it's first thing in the morning. I don't really want to eat 10 chocolates.
Well, unless Andrew's here. If Andrew's here, then it's in the afternoon. But yeah, usually it's first thing in the morning because
it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. We're eating 10 chocolates.
Who else gets to do that? He should be so lucky. Quality Street, I love these. We both love these.
They're very good.
Yes, and I'm very bad with these because I don't know. For some reason, when I'm eating these, it's like I don't think about the calories that I'm eating, and I think, well, it's just once a year. And so, but I'm so glad that you sent me these because I haven't had any this year, so I appreciate those.
I love this tin.
Walkers, yes, that's adorable. And these are, of course,
mini gingerbread.
Yeah, they're mini gingerbread man shortbread biscuits. So they're shaped like gingerbread men, but they're still the classic Walkers shortbread biscuits. Thank you so much. And I haven't had any of those of the Walkers brand this season either. Oh wow!
And this is like a 12 days of Christmas. Harry and David's Moose Munch Premium Popcorn Anytime Snack, but it's like a 12-day. Like I wonder if it's like an actual advent calendar.
I bet it's not. I bet you open it and they're just there. I love this. I haven't seen this anywhere. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's just the little bags.
Look.
But still, that's pretty cool.
That is so awesome.
It's kind of telling you on day 1, try this, and day 2.
Yeah, they have milk chocolate, dark chocolate, classic caramel, all dark chocolate, all milk chocolate s'mores, dulce de leche, cinnamon maple pecan, dark chocolate salted caramel, hot chocolate, dark chocolate peppermint, and milk chocolate holiday.
You know what's funny is they all kind of look the same. Except for that one.
They're slightly different.
Yeah, oh yeah, they got different stuff in them. I'm just saying the chocolate ones kind of all look the same.
Right.
Those
This
look awesome.
is awesome. I love this, and I love the box. So even when we eat all the popcorn, I'll keep that box.
Yeah, you could put something in there.
Yeah, because that's so pretty. I like that a lot. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun opening this stuff. I can't wait to try everything, and we really, really appreciate it. Like I said, we appreciate every single Christmas card we've gotten, and I will show those to you all. I'm just waiting a little bit longer to make sure I don't get any more. And usually a couple days after Christmas, I'll get a couple stragglers, you know, that somehow they got held up. I will show all the Christmas cards though, but I had to show that one because that house, that is so cool. I think that's neat how that lights up. Yeah. And you can actually use that as a decoration, set it on your table or something. So thank you all. Now that it's dark, let me show you what this card looks like in the dark. Shelby, thank you so much. I absolutely love the mug. This is a Been There series from Starbucks. This is the Seattle, and it has Mount Rainier. It has a Starbucks on the front. It has a soccer ball and a guitar. There's sunglasses. There's all kinds of things on here. City of Goodwill. I did not know that. I love that. And she sent us the Seattle chocolates. This is the hot buttered rum milk chocolate truffle bar, the Campers S'mores milk chocolate bar, and the happy birthday cake batter with colorful confetti. I cannot wait to try those. A couple of weeks ago, Sheila sent me this poppy pen. She ordered it from, I think she ordered it from Amazon, and I got it in the mail. But about the same time, I want to say, John sent me these pens that he got. These are from the 2012 London Olympics. And so I took one of those and I put it on my coat. And I'm thinking I got Sheila's Poppy. I must have gotten Sheila's Poppy after. Because I already had this on my coat and I wanted to wear it for a few weeks before I wore Sheila's Poppy. And then Sheila contacted me and said, I noticed you hadn't been wearing it, and she was afraid that I didn't like it. And I said, no, I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But I didn't want for John to think that I didn't like his pen either. So I wanted to wear John's pen for a few weeks before I replaced it with the poppy pen. So now, Sheila, here is your poppy pen. Let me put my coat on. We can see if I put it in the right place. But I love the poppy pen. I think it's beautiful, and I appreciate you ordering it for me. Did I put it in the right place?
Looks good.
Yeah. So I think it's gorgeous. She had said, she had sent me a message saying, I'll order you another one, a better one, a prettier one. I think this is beautiful. I had just put John's pen on, and I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so I'm sure you understand. But I do think it's beautiful, and I love the color of it. I think it's been a long time since I showed you all the CVS pharmacy. It still isn't open yet, but it's built. It's built, and it's going to have a pharmacy. The pharmacy window's over here, and I think it's really nice. I think it's nice that we're going to have a new CVS. Yeah. I read, I'm really close. I'm really zoomed in. Don't be afraid. Don't get scared now. Isn't that what Kevin McAllister says in Home Alone? He says, don't get scared now. I read an article that someone was complaining about the new CVS. Well, it's a little too late. I mean, it's built now, but they were complaining about how the bank that was there was a perfectly good bank and it fit more in with the neighborhood. And basically, Kevin and I agree that it's whatever you get used to. You know, if that had always been a CVS, you would be used to that. And
well, it's not like that bank building looked like downtown buildings, like these old buildings.
No, it looked like something that was
like a big square dark brick building.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was nothing. So, but we don't mind the CVS because it looks nice, and we only go to CVS when we are in the next town over, because the one here is so old, and it stinks, it's run down, it's just really run down. So we never go to CVS unless it's in the next town over. So now we can actually go to CVS, and it'll be nice. And
within walking distance.
Yeah, it's within walking distance of our house. Yeah, it'll just be nice. So we are happy about the CVS. We have nothing against it, and I can't wait until they open. There's no sign that says when the grand opening is going to be, so we just don't know. But right now we're making our way to Kroger because we were here yesterday and I forgot to get waffles. So I'm gonna run in here and get some waffles and just make sure that I have enough. I'll probably get several boxes. I wanted to show you all, yesterday we went to the P.O. box, and I got this Grippos, and this was sent to us from Cody, just like the Grippos barbecue sauce, but I just forgot to show you, and they didn't put a note in there at all because he ordered it, I guess he ordered it from Amazon, yeah, but they didn't put a note in it. So we will be trying this with the barbecue sauce, but thank you very much to Cody. I want to say thank you to Tree for, I love your card, but thank you very much for the $10 Target gift card. I appreciate that so much. And I want to show you, I am dying. This is freaking unbelievable. This pillow, this is from Reese and Angela. She said that Reese drew the family on his laptop, and then they made it into a pillow. So this is Ashley with Chapel and Guido, and there is me. I like how they put UK on Ashley, and then they've got me with the Union Jack, and then there's Kevin with your sweatshirt, and then here is Andrew. Andrew's gonna die when he sees this. He is just gonna die. And then there is Christina and Gavin and Amelia. I absolutely love this. This is the best thing ever. This is wonderful. And look at your big blue eyes, Kevin. I love it. Ashley. Yeah, this is wonderful. Thank you so much. I got a package from Sarah. Sarah lives on the Isle of Wight, and I want to show you, this is very sad. This did not make it. It's all down in the bag. It did not make it at all, so I'm so sorry. But I love Big Ben, and I love the phone booth, and then we have a pug, a merry little pug, and then she sent me, this is the Body Shop. It is vanilla pumpkin shower gel, and then she sent me some mini cookies, and the reason she sent them is because they're in this little Miss Princess tin, which I love the tin. And then she sent me these hi-fi bars. These are sticky toffee bars. They're limited edition. She said it's a lovely low-calorie treat. So I wonder how many calories they are. They are, it looks like 69 calories per bar. That is awesome. And then I'm sure she has seen Dr. J sent us these from the UK. That's okay. They were very, very good. I appreciate you sending them as well so that we can enjoy more of them. But thank you very, very much. I will definitely I will do a review of these. Oh, and these are from Slimming World. Okay, I follow a girl that does Slimming World, and I just like her. I don't follow her because she does Slimming World. Slimming World to Americans, it's like Weight Watchers, except they do it a little bit differently. So I follow this girl that does Slimming World, and so I have heard her talk about how she eats the hi-fi bars. I thought that name sounded really familiar. So anyway, I can't wait to try that, but I am very sorry about the ornament, but I love all the other ones, and I'm going to put them on my tree. we just got a delivery, and this is from Lindt Chocolate. And Mona had told me earlier today on Facebook, she said, I've sent you something for Christmas from Lindt. And Mona knows that we're crazy about Lindt chocolate. I was thinking the other day, I don't know why, because I think about food all the time. I was thinking, what are my favorite chocolate brands? And I don't think I give Lindt as much credit as I should.
I love Lindt.
Yeah, I would put Lindt up there with Milka. Milka and Lindt, very, very smooth, rich chocolate. They wrap this well. You can see. I mean, look at that. They really wrapped. Oh, wow. Irresistibly smooth milk chocolate. Oh, wow. Look at that. And it's just full of their chocolates. So you get the truffles, squares, and hearts. It's milk chocolate in the 3 different forms. So that's in there. That is, I've never even seen that.
I haven't either.
And then, another piece. There you go. Get your exercise, get your cardio while you're opening these. Oh, wow. And this, okay. She sent us the Champs-Élysées. I know I'm saying that completely wrong, but she sent us one of these boxes. It was, I think it was white, and we reviewed the box. And so she has sent us another one, and I'm wondering if these are the exact same chocolates that are in that other one. They look very familiar. If they're the same ones, we'll just enjoy it. If they're different, of course, we'll review this. But they look familiar. But thank you so very, very much. I mean, these are enormous, enormous boxes. Thank you, Mona. I wanted to let you all know this is the same the same box. It has the same stuff in it. It does have, I think the one that we got, the one that Mona sent us earlier in the year, I think it had like a gold wrapper instead of a blue wrapper, but it is the exact same chocolates. This is just a much, on a much bigger scale. And then this one, these are just, like I showed you earlier, these are just the milk chocolate. So Mona had told me these are things just for you to enjoy for Christmas. I just wanted to give them to you. So I just wanted to let you all know we're not going to be reviewing, you won't be seeing these again, just because if you're interested in this, do a search on my channel, and the exact same box on just a smaller scale is on the channel. It still was a really good size box though. Today is Saturday, and we are actually going to be opening Christmas presents today. Andrew works, Andrew's off on Tuesday, which is, these are Ashley's, and we're putting them right in the den. We're moving Christmas presents before they get here. We're sorting them. Ashley's we're putting in the den because she'll probably open hers tonight or tomorrow or the next day, because we want to film her opening her gifts. And then we're going to put Gavin's in a pile, Amelia's in a pile, and Christina's in a pile. But anyway, Andrew's off on Christmas, but then he goes back to work the very next day. So in order to have time to set things up in their house and to for the kids to get to play with stuff and everything, he asked, could we open gifts on Saturday? So what's the 22nd? Is that what today is? So what we're doing right now is we are sorting, like I said, and Ashley's feeling your throat is
okay.
Pretty okay. Did you almost drop it?
No.
Oh, is it for you?
No, I ripped it a little.
It's alright. Where's Andrew's at?
Andrew's are on the hall tray. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now, and I just thought I would show you because I thought you might be interested in seeing the process. We put them under the tree, then we have to move them away from the tree. just finished working this Metal Earth. This is Thor. Andrew gave this to him for Christmas, and he also gave him another one, which we'll show you in just a minute. But this is the Marvel's Avenger Thor, and like it says, there's no glue or anything. It's just flat sheets of metal. And normally I show them to you before he starts, but this one I was doing something else. I just didn't catch him. What did you think of it, Kevin, though? Did you think it was hard?
No, that one's sensible.
It wasn't hard. It looks like they also have the Hulk and Captain America and then Iron Man. So so you didn't think it was too hard?
No, I mean, if you wouldn't want to do is maybe your first one.
Right.
So if you've done 2 or 3, you'll be fine.
Right. Well, it looks really cool. You can see this, it has a face on it. And let me show you the back of it because I didn't show it to you. He has a cape. There's what he looks like from the side. Get that out of the way. And there's his cape. And he even has his hair. His hair's right there. I have said in vlogs before how I like to go to the website realtor.com, and I love looking at houses, and some of you all have sent me some really cool websites with some houses, and I just like to, not only do I like to look at the architecture, but I like to see how they have their homes decorated. I'm also a member on Facebook of this community called, I think it's called Our Old House, and I've loved it during Christmas because everybody's been posting how they decorate their Victorian homes for Christmas. And so I remember one thread, somebody said, okay, show us your Christmas tree. And so there were like 500 Christmas trees in this post, and it was just awesome to be able to look at them. So I like looking at like interior design and architecture and just things like that. So the reason I'm telling you all this is because I found a new to me YouTube page, and a lot of you all probably know about it, and you could tell me if you do. It's called, the name of the YouTube page is called New York Magazine. And I don't know how one of these videos from New York Magazine got recommended to me, but I clicked on it and I was hooked. And I'm going to turn you around and show it to you. So this is what it looks like. Let me see. Let me get my mouse. So it looks like this, New York Magazine. So you would click on New York Magazine, and then you would go to their playlist. And the playlist that I like, and I haven't looked at any of their other stuff, just this. But you go to their playlist, and this is called Interior Lives. And they have 14 videos under Interior Lives, and I love it. The one that got recommended to me, the first one that I saw was Amy Sedaris. It's called Amy Sedaris Reveals Her Magical Greenwich Village Apartment. And I don't even know who Amy Sedaris is, but I loved watching. It's a 7-minute video, and it shows her quirky apartment. It's very homey, very quirky though, and it has so much personality in it. So I thought, okay, I have to find more of these, and I wish they had more than 14 videos. But the next one I saw, my favorite out of all 14, is Gloria Vanderbilt. It's Gloria Vanderbilt lets us visit her Upper East Side home. And something that I guess I've been living under a rock, because I did not know that Gloria Vanderbilt is Anderson Cooper's mother. I don't know how I missed that, but I just missed it. So now this is an ad, but I want to show you a little bit of what it looks like. This is how it starts out.
Meet Gloria Vanderbilt, a legendary artist, author, stylist.
And so it goes through here, and I won't show much of it because of copyright, but it shows her apartment, and it's absolutely wonderful. I think she has the most beautiful apartment on here, but now a lot of you all might really like some of the other ones. Like these people, it was this. It says, this all black Bornham Hill Firehouse has a live-in archery range, and they also have, these people only wear black, and they show the insides of their closet. And this is just a 4-minute video, so it's not like this is going to take up a lot of your time or anything like that. It's not going to take up a lot of time, but their kitchen is all black, and then it shows their clothes in their closet. This is them showing the clothes in their closet, that they do have some white accents, but they mainly wear all black. And where was their kitchen? Now it's showing, let's see, I was going to try to show you their kitchen. Anyway, I really like this New York magazine, and if you all know of anything, of any other YouTube sites that are like this, you can tell me about them, because this was, it's just really, really neat to see. And then here's another one. And so anyway, if you visit, let me know what you think. So this is the next Middle Earth set kit that Kevin put together. This is Harry Potter. It's Hagrid's hut that he lives in, and I'll try to turn it around so that you can see all the detail, because it has the whole thing. You can go around all the way around. That's really neat. I like that. What do you call this? The Roku?
Like the screensaver?
The screensaver on Roku. They have changed it to Christmas. So I think it looks like it's the same basic picture. I've showed you all this before, because you try to name all the scenes from movies that they've hidden in here. And so anyway, it's the same basic pictures, but they've just they've decorated the city for Christmas. So I thought I would show this to you all in case you haven't seen it. Oh, there's Mary Poppins. Now that's new. See, because Mary Poppins just came out. The new movie. Yeah, that's new. I think that is Cherry Tree Lane, isn't it? Isn't that the house from Mary Poppins? I think there are some new things, because all those kites.
Well, there was kites in Mary Poppins. Let's say they have some tie-in with Mary Poppins.
Oh, and yeah, they have to, because look at that. That says Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins Returns.
Yeah, they got some tie-in to the movie.
Yeah, that whole thing is Cherry Tree Lane. Because I remember the house with the ship thing on top of it.
Is that E.T.? I didn't remember E.T. being back there. Maybe he was, but I didn't.
I didn't remember that being back there either.
Is it E.T.? I mean, it may not be.
He's on a bike and he's flying through the air.
Huh.
And I don't remember those dolphins.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
If anybody knows what that's from, you'll have to tell me. I don't know what.
Free Willy.
I've never seen that movie. And I don't remember that. Was that in there before?
I have no clue.
So there are some new things.
Wilson's still there.
I'm sure if you go to some website, somebody has already written an article about what they've seen that's new in here. It looks like there's some kind of nutcracker or something down here. Let's see what they look like. Yep, they're giant nutcrackers. What was that show we watched, How to Spend It Well for Christmas or something?
They were saying the big nutcrackers are popular because of some show. No, the Kardashians. The Kardashians had the big nutcrackers at their house, I guess, when they decorated.
Oh, so people.
So they made them popular.
Oh.
Who had it? A penguin.
Oh, a penguin. Yeah. Oh, and they decorated the TARDIS.
Oh yeah.
Those are probably the penguins from Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, that was in the first Mary Poppins anyway. And I bet you these are the chimney sweeps.
Yeah, they are. Look at their hats and stuff.
Yeah. So you're right. They must have some kind of a deal with Mary Poppins. Look at the snow on top of the globe. Mm-hmm. So I think we're about back. Are we about back to the beginning? So if you don't have a Roku, I guess you don't see this. Then you're probably like, why is she showing this to us? But it's really neat. We love the Roku. It works very well. We have it on this TV and the one out in the den. And
Yeah, we're back to the big tree.
yeah, we really like it. Okay, it is the next day, and Kevin has been working on this Transformers Bumblebee, and I'm going to guess that this is one of the more difficult ones you've done.
It's just lots of small pieces.
Yeah, let me see if I can get a close-up of his head. Yeah, there's a lot of detail on this one. I don't know that I'll be able to show it.
Well, his feet, like even his feet are the bottom half of a Volkswagen. The front end of a Volkswagen.
Uh-huh. I'll try to show them. Yeah. Yeah. There's his feet. Those are neat. So would you say this is a hard one?
It's a pretty tough one because it's just so many small pieces involved.
Yeah.
And the directions were wrong on one part. It said to do 2 of these arm pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, one of them, his fist is going like this, and then the other one's open in the front.
Right.
Well, it said to do 2 of the same thing.
Right.
Well, you would have had to reverse that one to make
Right.
it correct. But I followed the directions, and it said to do it that way. And it's like, oh, that's wrong. But then once you put it together, you can't untwist it. So
Right. So what's done is done.
don't.
I am going to end my vlog for the week, but I wanted to talk about a couple things first. First off, Dr. J sent us another box. It still isn't here yet. So I was trying to hold off and wait and see if we finally got the box, and it has not arrived. But Kevin just left the post office, and I got a card returned to me. This is to Brian. He sends me the really pretty cards. As a matter of fact, it might have been in this video earlier that I showed his beautiful card that he sent me this year. But he also sends me like ads from the UK, and I could have sworn I had sent him a card previously, but now this one was returned. So I guess it went to the United Kingdom and came back. So Brian, I'm sorry you didn't get your Christmas card. If you are on my Tammy Dunn YouTube Facebook page, you can send me a message and let me know what your address is so that won't happen in the future. So anyway, I wanted to tell you a couple things. One thing I forgot about, I wanted to tell you all. Let me turn this heat down because I'm about to die. Ashley, I showed you last week's vlog was Ashley surgery, and I meant to put in there how much we had to pay for that because I thought that was interesting, and I know a lot of you all would be interested in that, especially if you are in another country. I thought it would be interesting to know how much surgeries cost over here, or at least for us. Now I guess it depends on what kind of insurance you have, we, for Ashley's, for the doctor's visit, it was almost $300 for the doctor's visit. And for the actual hospital stay with the anesthesia and all that, it was $700.
As of right now, we haven't got the official, like, what insurance not going to pay for whatever.
Yeah, we haven't gotten anything else, but so far it's cost us $1,000. So I also want to tell you about 2 shows. One I'm watching, and one that a movie that Kevin and I watched together. The show that I'm watching by myself, I'm watching it on YouTube, so you can see full episodes on YouTube. It's called Rich House, Poor House, and it takes place in the United Kingdom, and I've watched like, I don't know, maybe 5 episodes of it, maybe 6. It to me is just fascinating. What they do, it's like a wife swap, except they're swapping houses, and you get a very, very wealthy family that switches places with a poor family. That's what it is. And the poor family gets to live in their house. They get to use all their stuff. They get to any money that wealthy family is used to having extra. The poor people get it, and they can spend it any way they want to. And then the same goes for the rich people. The rich people go to these poor houses, and you know, if they only have like £100 to spend for the whole week, well then that's what those rich people, they have to buy their food and anything necessary that they need. They have to make do, their petrol, all that. They have to make do with what they have. And it's been interesting to see the things that the more wealthy people, that the poor people have bought. Because in one of like the first episodes, there was this dad, and he bought, with the extra money they had for the week, he bought his son a pair of tennis shoes. And I thought his son was going to start crying over this pair of tennis shoes, and he was just thrilled with them. He said, you know, now I can go to gym if I want to, because I'll have the right equipment. And he's talking about having a pair of tennis shoes, and it just, I thought that was the neatest thing. And then a couple of episodes after that, this woman needed a mobility scooter, and she was using like, they're not crutches, but they're not a walker, but one on each leg. And so anyway, she was, it's like crutches, but they're metal. And so anyway, she needed a mobility scooter, and it ended up at the end of this episode, this rich family bought her a mobility scooter, and that they said that was against the rules, that you know, they're not supposed to do stuff like that, but this woman really needed it. I thought that was wonderful that those people bought that for her. But that's a good show that I've been
Do they
watching.
have to go to their jobs too?
Yes, they have to go to their jobs. Yes, they do. But you don't see a lot of that. You mainly see them at home and stuff like that. So, but my battery's blinking, so let me tell you about the next thing. Kevin and I watched a movie called Bird Box, and that is on Netflix, right? It's a Netflix original. It has Sandra Bullock. It is terrific. I would watch it again. It was so good. It is a nail biter. It's very, very intense from start to finish. I think it's pretty much intense, and you're wondering what's going to happen, how is this going to turn out. And I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I don't want to give anything away, but it is thrilling. Very, very good. John Malkovich, he's in it. And you all might recognize some of the other people that I didn't know, but it really, really, really good movie. So anyway, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the video this week, and thanks for watching.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish